Every process has its own logic. It's not enough to know how to perform an action. You also need to know when, under what conditions, in what sequence, and when to stop. This is what turns individual automations into a working system. That's the role of templates, the module that defines the behavior of CeresFlows. If flows is where individual actions are built, templates is where those actions come to life. A flow knows how to perform a task, but never decides when. That responsibility belongs entirely to the template. It determines when to start a flow, under what conditions, and in what sequence. At the heart of every template are time windows. Instead of automation being tied to a fixed hour, the day is divided into periods, each with its own strategy. At night, the system might only collect sensor data. During the day, ECPH, tank level, and watering control activate. In the evening, only monitoring remains. Each window also defines how often the system checks conditions. Instead of a fixed schedule, CeresFlows continuously evaluates the real state of the environment and reacts only when needed. If humidity drops below the set value at 9:42, watering starts at 9:42, not at some preset clock time. Triggers are the foundation of this logic. Each trigger is a rule defining when an automation should run, from a single condition to a combination of several, joined with and/or, tank level below X, humidity below Y, current time within a range. Once activated, a trigger can start one or several flows, always executed sequentially in the order the user defines. CeresFlows never runs multiple programs, flows, or blocks simultaneously. Sequential execution is a core architectural principle that guarantees safety and predictability. If EC must be corrected before pH and watering only after that, this exact order is what happens. Triggers come in two types. Continue triggers run their actions and let the window keep going, useful for periodic tasks like sensor logging. Break triggers represent the main event of the window. The moment one executes successfully, the window ends and the system moves to the next one, avoiding unnecessary repetition once the main goal is met. Fallback adds another layer of reliability. If no trigger activates by the end of a window, the system can still run a predefined flow, ensuring critical actions are never skipped, even if none of the specific conditions were triggered. Templates follows the same separation of responsibility philosophy as the rest of CeresFlows. A flow holds the knowledge of how to do something. A template decides when to use that knowledge. This means the same flow can serve many different programs under different conditions and sequences without ever being modified. Only the strategy around it changes. For accessibility, the module offers two modes. Basic allows quick setup with a fixed execution time and no extra conditions. Advanced unlocks the full power of time windows, triggers, and complex logic. These aren't separate systems, just two views of the same architecture, and the user can move between them freely without losing any configured logic. This is what makes templates central to the CeresFlows ecosystem. It doesn't control devices directly and doesn't execute anything itself. Its role is to organize all flows into one coherent strategy that mirrors how the user actually thinks about running their system. A flow is an action. A template is a way of thinking. Together, they turn individual automations into a complete operating strategy.